What's up, guys? This is Rich-tastic, aka Megatron 6783 over on the PSN. We are in Bergenworth right now from the Lantern, fighting a giant bug that wants to frenzy me. If they land on your head when they do that jump in the air, they will cause frenzy, and that's an instant death in Bloodborne. We are on our way to fight another boss, as you may have guessed. We are going to be fighting Rom, the Vacuous Spider. And when you come in this room, FYI, there will be a hunter in this room that you will have to kill. And that hunter is tough. So be forewarned. I have already killed the hunter in a previous play of this area and looted that chest. But yeah, you come out here, and there's this old man just sitting in a rocking chair, staring at the moon. I think it's a man. It could be a woman. Nah, that sounds like a man. Yeah, that's a man. So the Pope points at the moon, which my camera, I did not look. And so this is the lesson you take from this video. When the Pope tells you to jump off a bridge, will you jump off the bridge? You jump off the bridge when the Pope tells you to jump off the bridge. So if Pope Francis says, jump off the bridge, this is what you do. And we end up in the Moonside Lake. So this is really cool. It's kind of got that abyss feel from Dark Souls, you know, jumping in. Only a lot brighter, not as dark. But you know, you get what I'm trying to say. And there's that lump over there, and a lot of bloodstains. A lot of people have died to this boss, and I've heard a lot of complaints. Not complaints, but I've heard a lot of people say they've had trouble with this guy, and I understand it, because I nearly died to this boss. So I will say that this was my first run of this boss. I did not have to fight him again. He did not kill me, although he came close many a time. So, as far as I know, you could walk around him and he won't do anything. You could totally just, you know, he's just chilling, taking a bath, you know, getting a moon tan, I guess. I don't really think he's a spider, per se. He doesn't look like a spider. But whatever he is, I wasn't sure exactly what to do, and then I said, well, I'm gonna hit him, and he didn't like that. And so the mechanic of the fight is he's gonna send these spider things at you after you hit him, and basically the spiders, you want to take them out. I made sure to take them out before I went at the boss again. I'm sure you could probably just keep attacking the boss, but I don't really know what happens if you do. Like, I don't know if he'll spawn more ads, depending upon his health. But yeah, when you engage the spiders, their heads, don't attack them head on. Their heads are a hard rock and won't take damage. You want to hit them in the body, so if you can strafe to the left or the right. I mean, you can wail on them and eventually you'll kill them, but it's quicker to do it from their flank. So if you could get to either side of them and hit their body, that's the best way to deal with it. When they do that attack is also a really good way to deal with it, because their body is completely exposed because their head is smashed into the lake. So yeah, you do this for a bit. Again, I apologize. I took my time to make sure I killed each and every one of them, because I didn't want to get swarmed. And if you'll notice right now, the boss is pretty chill. He's just watching his kids, you know, trying to fight you. You know, he seems pretty calm while you murder his kin. You know, I don't know how many eggs spiders can lay, but you know, maybe it's a she. Maybe Rom is a woman. I don't even know, to be honest. But so we're whittling these things down. Last one, and then we're gonna go back in on the boss. And the boss He's not gonna like it. Again, look at him. He looks harmless right now. Look at him. He's like, oh, look, no, don't hurt me. So we get some good shots in there. And then he disappears on me. And this is where things are gonna get a little crazy. So he teleports away. So we gotta run to him. And again, he's got more spiders, but now he's got some new tricks up his sleeves. Like this. He shoots missiles at you. And the thing is, I mean, I don't know, I didn't bother to look up. I don't know if the missiles are like right above my head. Like they clearly aren't like a soul mask type of magic, you know, like I kept looking up to see where they were coming from, and in the beginning I do a pretty good job of dodging it. And then he also has this other attack where he'll roll to his side, and when he rolls to his side, that means these pillars of water will shoot up from the lake, and you will have to be mindful of the ground and not, because they'll have it tell as to where the pillars are going to come from. There'll be like a little I don't know what you would call it. There would be a tell in the lake as to where the pillars are going to come up, and don't stand in it, as you'll see I did. I did stand in it, and it hurts a lot. So you don't want to get hit by this, especially if you're coming in here at a low level. See here, I can't figure out how in the beginning I was dodging them so good, and now I can't dodge them at all. But this really became a war of attrition for me, because you can see I have 12 blood vials, and me, I like to stay topped off. So see, he does that. See, there'll be like these little ripples in the water, and that's when you want to get away from the ripples. Don't stand in the ripple. Spiders, you know, they do pretty decent damage. See, when he rolls like that, he does like a barrel roll. And, yeah, so now we're going to go in at him. We no longer care that he's doing this, so we're going to go in at him. We're going to get some good damage in. He's going to roll on top of me. Which I didn't appreciate much. He's going to do it again. It doesn't seem like... See, I stood right in that one like an idiot, and you can see that took like 75% of my health off. So he's going to disappear again, but you can still hit him. Keep swinging at him until he's fully gone. That's my advice there. And now he's going to do the same things. He's not really going to mix it up. The only thing now is when you get close to him, he's going to do some melee attacks, so he won't just be constantly shooting magic. Look at that. I just got wrecked by that time. I prefer when he, like, yeah, then he'll flop around like a fish out of water. That's the newest move of his. So when you try to get in and get damage on him, you got to be mindful that he has melee attacks now. So it's pretty interesting that he goes from this seemingly helpless roly-poly bug. That's what he looks like. He looks like one of those roly-poly bugs. He doesn't look like a spider. What are those things called? I'm not gonna think of it, but if you know what I mean, like there's those little bugs that, like, when they get scared, they curl up into a ball. That's what he looks like. He looks like one of those. So there, I ate damage, trying to heal myself on one of his children here. The pillars of water do not damage the spiders at all, which I thought was kind of sad, because it would have sped this fight up a little bit. But, you know, it is what it is. And, yeah, so now we're going to go in and wail away on him. But, again, watch out. He has his melee attacks in the final phase. But we're gonna finish him off for good now. I don't think he summons any more things. Yeah, he just keeps rolling around and just get your hits in and Rom, the Vacuous Spider, will go down. Pretty simple, if you ask me. Just don't do like I do and get hit by every magical attack he has. And I don't know what that attack was. That was an AoE, I guess, if you're in close. But yeah, that's Rom the Vacuous Spider. Another one bites the dust. Richtastic signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you hunters in the next one.